Rob Liefeld sucks.
What was that?
Rob Liefeld sucks.
You just bought yourself another Saturday, mister.
Oh,
crap.
I'm crushed.
You just bought one more right there.
Well, I'm free the Saturday after that. Next Saturday, I'm gonna have to check my calendar.
What? Because it's going to be filled. We'll keep going. You want another one? Say the word. Just say the word. Instead of going to prison, you'll come here. Are you through?
No.
I'm doing society a favor.
So?
That's another one right now. I've got you for the rest of your natural-born life if you don't watch your step. You want another one?
Yes.
You got it. You got another one right there. That's another one, pal.
Cut it out.
You through?
Not even close, bud.
Good. You got one more right there.
Do you really think I give a shit?
Another. For 2 months, I got you.
What can I say? I'm thrilled. Hello, folks. Adrian here. And I thought I'd do a nice haul. I hope you enjoyed the intro, because I just can't do a haul without doing something a little different. Because, you know, I need to make the haul video fun for me somehow, too. But, anywho, I thought I'd show off a Spider-Man haul. You know, just Spider-Man issues that I picked up over the past few months, you know, and a hardcover, which I forgot to forgot to show in another video. You're gonna see kind of a theme here. It's gonna be a theme to the first half of, like, about the half of the issues, and then a theme to the second half of the issues that I'm gonna show. You guys can pretty much guess it. Except this one. This one's just, I forgot to show the C2E2. This is like the hardcover. It's called The Real Clone Saga. And so I just saw the hardcover, and it was like for freaking $7 only. And it was like, you know, I like Ben Reilly really a lot. I like Scarlet Spider. So I'm gonna buy this hardcover for $7. I'll take that any day of the week. And it's actually a pretty good read. It changes the Clone Saga. They kept Ben Reilly alive at the end, which is good. Peter Parker's baby's still alive, but it does suffer from a little bit of the Clone Saga. Not as bad, but it does have a little, like, that craziness, so keep that in mind. I never really officially showed this. It's Amazing Spider-Man 238. First appearance of the Hobgoblin. Now, this is probably in VG. I would say VG plus condition, if I were to guess. And not only that, but it also has tattoos, so win, right, guys? Win. I got this months ago, actually. But, yeah. Another Hobgoblin issue, 249. Here's... Yeah, I got this one, too, so this is actually a pretty cool one. I think I'm forgetting to show 239, but I have 239, not 249, 249 as well. It's epic stuff. Gang War, this is Amazing Spider-Man 284. It's kind of like supposed to try to be written as an epic, and I don't think it was epic like you were shooting for. It was good, but it wasn't as good as it could have been. Is the story, if I'm to be perfectly honest. It's Amazing Spider-Man 285. Punisher joins the gang war, tries to eliminate all the Mafia family. Amazing Spider-Man 286. You know, the Rose is actually the Kingpin's son, and he kind of crosses a line, pretty much, because he was doing things within legal range, but crosses a line here. Amazing Spider-Man 287. Another gang war. And the finale, Gang War, Amazing Spider-Man 288, and oh man, just the way Peter Parker was played, pretty much used by Daredevil and the Kingpin. Yeah, he was not too happy at the end of this issue, like, at all. He was pretty peeved. So the first, if you kind of notice, the first half kind of was a lot more you know, more along the lines of, you know, involved the Hobgoblin stuff. The second half, bam. Some of you have seen this on Twitter by now. A Spider-Man The Lost Years. The rest of these are all pretty much centered around Scarlet Spider and Ben Reilly, because, as I said before, Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly is my favorite incarnation of Spider-Man ever. Some other people would say why. I was like, I don't really have to justify myself, really. So, yeah. Spider-Man The Lost Years, number 0. Great cover, by the way. This is pretty much, it kind of shows the origin of Ben Reilly, how he was cloned, what he went through, how he found out he was a clone, and then like the aftermath of getting out of town. It's a really good book. I strongly suggest people pick this up. In fact, I strongly suggest people pick up The Lost Years too. The entire thing. It was really a solid read. First of all, it just shows like one of Ben Reilly's adventures. Not only that, but it kind of shows almost an origin, almost an origin to Kane. Like pretty much when he finally started going insane, when Kane's cellular degeneration really just accelerated to the point where he was pretty much a disfigured Joel. Because before he was disfigured, not as badly, but then it kind of shows how he became so incredibly disfigured and crazy. Spider-Man Lost Years number 2. And Spider-Man Lost Years number 3. See, and a good thing about it is there's not really a costume in any of those. Like from 1 to 3, there's no costumes involved here. You know, and it's still such a solid read. Like, it really is. I highly recommend it. Then, of course, Web Spider-Man number 118. First appearance of the Scarlet Spider costume. Like I said, forgot to say there's a bit of cosplay out of this, so, yeah. His first costume. And this is the entire X-Men Return saga. Part 2 of 4. The first appearance of Kane. So, that's kind of a semi-important one. It's Web of Spider-Man number 119. And then Web of Spider-Man number 53. He finally defeats Venom. And I actually chronicled all of these issues in Epic Moments in Comic Books. With Daredevil. With dressed as Deadpool. Because I need a new host if I were ever to continue that. Because, remember, Doom's dead. But, yeah, so this is, like I said, it's very important because he was, like, the first one to really legitimately beat Venom, whose name was Carnage. And he did something that's, like, the original Spider-Man, Peter Parker, could never really do. So it kind of legitimized the character. I might do a retrospect on Scarlet Spider, so maybe. Here's Spider-Man Redemption. Now, this right here, it's a really interesting story. It's good. But I wouldn't say it's really not focused on Ben Reilly. It's more focused on Kane. It's more about a story about Kane than it is Ben Reilly, in my honest opinion, which is still pretty good. It shows, how bad he was suffering, and it really shows what a monster Kane was. Like, if anybody read the latest Scarlet Spider thing that, like, went, like, about 25 issues, whoever read that, this will kind of explain why he hates himself so much and why he thinks he was such a monster, because he was a monster if you read some of this stuff. And it really clearly shows that. Spider-Man Redemption number... This is out of order. Oh, no. Spider-Man Redemption number 2. There we go. I'm farting. Spider-Man Redemption number 3. And Spider-Man Redemption number 4, where Kane finally gets some semblance of redemption to him. And like I said, it's really well done. Highly recommended. And then, of course, Sensational Spider-Man number 0. This is actually the first appearance of, it's the first appearance of this costume. You're not going to be able to see it too well on this, because it's a holographic cover, one of those. But it's the first appearance of this costume right here. And, of course, this costume is pretty much famous. Spider-Girl wears her costume, for God's sakes, now. So, yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I really have to show. This is like the Spider-Man haul, so, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing a whole lot of hauls in the future, mainly because, haul videos are, to be quite honest, I like showing off my books, but haul videos are my least favorite videos to do, to be perfectly honest, but I was like, yeah, I just said, I kind of want to show these off, so, yeah, thanks everybody for watching.